Hi, I'm Dr. Shannon Ferguson and this is Move It or Lose It, and today we're going to be doing hip strengthening with resistance bands. Last week we did hip strengthening without weights, so if you missed that, please go back and watch that first because I explain why hip strengthening is so important. And today we're going to be building on those skills by using mini bands or resistance bands to get a little bit more challenge out of those muscles. Today I'm going to be using mini bands, but if you just have regular resistance bands, you can tie them into a smaller loop and put that over your thighs instead.
So this is what a mini band looks like. So it's a short band and I'm putting it over top of my legs, so on my thighs just above the knee. This is a light resistance band, but you can use whatever resistance feels best for you. So to begin, we're going to be doing side leg raises. So this is a move borrowed from Pilates. So you lay on your side and support your head and support your weight with the arm in front of you, and your hips stay level and core contracted while lifting your left leg into the air as far as you can, contracting the glute and the lateral side of the hip through the whole motion. Exercises like this depend on you to have slow, steady movement, so slower is harder, so make sure that you go slow through these whole exercises. So now we're going to be switching to the front and back pulse. So same position, I shifted so I had more room behind me. And I'm lifting my leg to the front and then back and pulse at the back. So you should feel this in the front of the hip in your hip flexor, and then also in the back of your leg in the glute and a little bit into the hamstrings. So again, keep the muscles contracted through the whole motion and remember to keep your core and your hips steady. We're going to be doing 45 seconds on for all of these Pilates moves, and then at the very end we're going to do a minute and a half of squat walks. So the next move on the left leg is a glute raise with a hamstring pull. So I'm on my hands and knees, and with the left leg, I bring it up and then curl the hamstring in. It's easier if your resistance band is underneath your stable knee, and then it doesn't slip and slide all the way around everywhere. So at the top of the motion, your glute is staying contracted while you contract your hamstring in. Again, slow and steady wins the race in these, so don't whip through them. You're not going to get the same result. On this move, if you have an issue with your wrists being in this position, you can make a fist and then support your weight onto your knuckles. Now we're going to repeat everything on the right leg. And now we're switching to the front and back pulse. So the leg comes to the front of the body and then pulses twice at the back. You should feel this in your glutes, a little bit in your hamstrings, and then the hip flexors when you come to the front of your body. And the last exercise of these Pilates moves on the right leg, make sure that your resistance band is underneath your stable knee. So it's a glute raise with a hamstring pull. All right, so that's the end of the Pilates section, and now we're going to be doing resistance band squat walks. So you stay low in a squat with your butt out behind you, and then lift one leg and move it over. You should feel this in your butt, and we're going to be doing 1.5 minutes of it. So if you can get lower, please go for it. Also, apparently I don't need a head for this part. That's fine. Who needs head? If you really want to feel your muscles burn, rewind after this section and repeat everything 1 or 2 more times. And then make sure to stretch after, because those glutes and those hips are going to be burning. And that's the end of that.
Thank you for watching my video on hip strengthening with resistance bands. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please subscribe to get more updates on stretching and pain-free living.